Hello everyone, and it has been a hot minute since I have caught y'all up on what's been going on in my life. And honestly, I'm just going to recap on what happened this past weekend and discuss about what my plans are about the upcoming few months. So let's go ahead and get this workout session in, and I'll catch you guys in a bit.
Loving me was all you tried when you were around. I've been told too many times now. Yeah, loving me was all you tried when you were around. I've been told too many times now. But somewhere I'll go run and hide, looking for a new start. Yeah, somewhere I'll go run and hide, looking for a new start, for a new start. Looking for a new, looking for a new, looking for a new, looking for a new. Don't wanna be trapped, don't wanna be down, don't wanna be stuck in this town. Don't wanna be trapped, don't wanna be down, looking for a new start. I have told you many times now. Yeah, can't you see that I just need to be by myself? I have told you many times now. But
Bro, go away. No, hey, move. Before we get started with this whole recap of my life the last 3 months, I'm gonna put some timestamps, I believe right here probably, of what time I'm gonna talk about each topic. There's gonna be 3 topics. It's gonna be like what I've been doing the last 3 months. The second one will be about my powerlifting meet that just happened about 5 days ago. And then the last one will be about my current life and moving on, because obviously you guys don't know anything about that right now. The last 3 months was pretty hectic in the fact that like my last video was my application video, my introduction video for the Wolf Center of Entrepreneurship. And that is like Well, it is the #1 ranked entrepreneurship program in the nation, and it's just crazy that I got in. Out of 200 something applicants, I was one of 38 to get accepted. Yeah, if I didn't get in, I was probably gonna drop out or, you know, continue on the boring major, but still trying to, you know, move on with my entrepreneurial spirits. With that out of the way, school finished off pretty well. I think I got like 3.1, 3.2, something decent, better than last semester. I did get a job a month after. When did I get a job? All during September when I was applying. You know, it took like a 2-week training session. It took a lot of time to actually start working, and once I did, I realized it was boring, and I quit after about 2 months because it was just too boring for me. I feel like it was a waste of time, especially getting paid for what I was getting paid. There was much better things to do in my life. And now I am unemployed and searching for a internship. It's not easy because they only accept a few people to actually do those positions, but either an internship or trying to work for a small company. I believe working for a small company like I did for Chubby's, I'm able to understand what it's like to actually start a business. I get to look at the back ends of their Shopify accounts. Not that I was trying to like steal nothing, I was just trying to really figure out how the infrastructure works and how it would be applied to my business in the future. Yo, this beat is so close. Oh my. Yo, I'm about to get stung. And now I'm into powerlifting. So I want to say I officially started powerlifting like November 1st. Maybe the second week in November-ish. November 4th, I think, was officially the start date on a Monday. But I am under Michael Jin. I'll put his Instagram or his logo or something right here. He's absolutely wonderful. He actually, you know, works with you, communicates with you, goes through technique. Especially if you're a beginner, he's able to help you with a lot of things. And I can say for myself, I've gained a lot of strength through my squat, which is probably my strongest lift. My bench, I'm working on technique, but still that's getting a little stronger. Working on different things to really execute the lift at a powerlifting meet. And my deadlift, I haven't trained that for 2 years. The whole 2 years I've been like bodybuilding and stuff, I did like 3 deadlifts my whole life. It's been fun learning how to, you know, deadlift at my full potential, but at the same time fixing up my technique and getting stronger. My next point, I guess that'll kind of lead up to my meet. I had a meet on December 21st, the Cougar Classic in Houston. I gotta say it was fun, but being the competitor that I am, I want to do better for myself, and I'm actually going to be competing February 21st or 23rd. I believe it's 23rd of February in 2020. That's the Aggie Showdown in College Station at A&M. Let me go through my meets. I compete in the 74 kilogram class, which is 163 pounds. My sitting weight is around 170, 172, depending on, you know, what I eat and how much I drink. But weighing at that weight, you know, I felt pretty strong. I'll list my maxes right here. My squat was 545. My bench was 280, and then my deadlift was 500, and that's weighing at 170 or plus. You know, having a comfortable day, in the mood, listen to music. And when it came down to, you know, making weight at 163, I overthought it. It was a 1-week cut. I made weight, but I did it incorrectly. It wasn't because of Michael, it was because of me. I got too, I guess not anxious, but I was too focused on making weight instead of eating correctly, I guess. By that, I mean, so the first 4 days out of 7, I was eating, you know, moderately, nothing too crazy, nothing, you know, too light. And I had my water intake on point the whole week. But where I messed up was the last 2 days. So Saturday was a meet. On Thursday, I, you know, cut back a lot of food and I try to keep it high protein. And I did buy peanut butter, so I had some peanut butter for some fats because we're cutting down carbs just a little bit. Not a lot, but just a little bit. I cut down my carbs to like maybe sub 150 when I should have been eating around 250 carbs, maybe 220. And on Friday, So we're traveling to Houston from Killeen, and I forgot to bring my scale to Houston. So by doing that, I played it safe and I just had all my calories from liquid. So I had 600 milliliters of water or orange juice mixed with BCAAs, and then the last 400 milliliters of water was mixed with protein. And that was my liquid intake for the whole day. I think I had 4 boiled eggs and 1 lightly salted rice cake with like a scoop of peanut butter and some honey. That's all I had, and that was not the right move. On Saturday, I ended up weighing in at 160.7-ish, whatever 72.9 kilograms comes out to. And when I weighed in, I was like, oh my gosh, I already know like my lifts are gonna take a huge hit, because it wasn't just water that I cut. I lost some fat and probably some muscle mass, and that was really detrimental to my performance. So let's go through the numbers that I hit at the meet. I did go, I think 449, which is very bad. I understand it is my first meet, but my goal was to go 9 for 9 and hit some crazy numbers. So here's the breakdown of my lifts. On squat, we had a 220 opener kilogram, which equals 484 pounds. We had a second attempt at 232.5 kg, and that was 511.5 pounds. I missed that because of depth. And then my last attempt for squat was 240 kilos at 528 pounds. And I just failed that. I really think that is because of dehydration, because of lack of nutrition, or lack of energy really. And I wasn't able to refuel in time, didn't have a good starting base at 160-ish pounds. I wasn't gonna reach what I needed to hit. On bench, I hit 115 kilograms, which is 253 pounds. Got that. Hit 120 kilos, 264 pounds. I got that. And then my last attempt, 122.5 kilos, which is only a 5-pound jump, at 269.5, and I didn't hit that. So already, I missed about 60 pounds worth on squat, and then I missed about 10 pounds on bench compared to my like actual maxes in the gym. So I guess since this was my first meet, those are my actual PRs. Because honestly, to me, whatever's on the platform is what matters, because that's the weight that you compete at, and that's where all the numbers are kept in the system of USAPL. And then on deadlift, we had a 200 kilogram opener, 440 pounds, hit that. Had a 212.5 kilo, which is 468.5 pounds, missed that because of a hitch. And 217.5 kilos, which is 478.5 pounds, missed that just because I was weak. My total came out to 540 kilos at 1,188 pounds. And that does qualify me for collegiates, but I'm not happy to qualify with that because that's not a number that I was even thinking about. My goal was 600 kilos, which is around 1380 pounds-ish, I believe. And so being 60 kilos under my actual goal, I'm disappointed. Yeah, it was my first meet, but I'm competitive, and I've only been powerlifting for about 2 months before the actual meet, but still, I'm competitive and I want to hold myself to higher standards. And so that leads me to my next point, where I'm going to be going forward in 2020, starting in January all the way till April, because that's when CNATS is. Like I said, I'll be having my powerlifting meet before CNATS at A&M, February 23rd. That one hopefully will do way better, cut down correctly, and hit numbers that we actually planned for. On top of that, with my current life, I'm in Wolf starting next semester. That's when the actual fun classes start. I can't wait for the journey with everyone in Wolf, along with myself, to actually move on with the life that we all intended to be, which is being aspiring entrepreneurs to, create a change for people, just like people of this earth, for better things. At the same time, challenging ourselves to do something different than what most people do. Not sure if that makes sense, but I think that's what most entrepreneurs should do, is like, you're trying to create something that's different. At the same time, you're trying to fulfill what your dream goal is. And I know a lot of people think entrepreneurial, it means like, oh, you make money by yourself, you're not hired. Yeah, I guess that's a technical term for entrepreneur, but I think that's the wrong way to look at it. So that's just my point of view on being an entrepreneur. Is you're trying to change people's lives for the better, and you know, challenging yourself to do better, to make other people happy. Lastly, starting on New Year's, we're gonna still be continuing our powerlifting program with Michael, leading up to CNATs and leading up to Aggie Showdown. You know, right after Cougar Classic, I took about a day or two off, and then we're right back into prep for Aggie Showdown to hit numbers that we wanted to. I'm calling this the Road to Redemption because I know I could do way better, and you know, it's time to redeem myself for what everyone thought I could do, and I know I could. I believe I'm gonna continue with powerlifting just because it's very challenging. It's a big mental game. I believe mental factor is a huge thing when it came to the meets. I'm just ready for Aggie Showdown, and I'm hungrier than ever to actually, you know, do better and place better. First place, maybe. I got second at Cougar Classic. And with my life, I guess, I'm going to try and find a job or an internship. There's going to be a lot of events going on for the Wolf Center, so I'm not sure how busy I'm going to be with that. I do only have classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so I got every other day for myself or for work. I'm planning to record more videos for YouTube because I really haven't been. And I'm gonna be going to a new gym, so I could record all of my lifts and keep y'all updated. So I'm gonna be doing that like I did at the beginning of this video. I'm gonna update y'all on life. And hopefully you guys tune in and tell your friends to subscribe. Or not. But yeah, that's all I really gotta say. And I haven't done this in forever, but see you guys later and forever be better.